One morning, you look in the mirror, a few gray hairs, a couple of wrinkles. But that's not what bothers you most. What really gets to you is that little voice inside saying, "Am I getting old?" Then you remember, your last lab results weren't so great. Blood sugar a bit high, cholesterol creeping up. Your doctor said, "It's not too bad, this happens to most people your age." But that phrase, "most people," keeps echoing in your mind. So, are you going to be like most people and just let it happen? Or will you take charge and turn things around by choosing the right foods? Today, I'll share with you the 10 essential foods to keep your health strong after 50. 1. Fatty fish, salmon, sardines, mackerel. Most of our brain is made of fat, and as we age, the quality of that fat becomes crucial. Omega-3 fatty acids, EPA and DHA, act like natural fire extinguishers against inflammation. Regular consumption protects against heart attacks and slows down brain shrinkage. Especially sardines, affordable and with much less heavy metal risk than larger fish. 2. Avocado and olive oil. Fat is not the enemy, the right fat is your ally. Avocado and extra virgin olive oil keep blood vessels flexible and help balance blood pressure thanks to potassium. These fats also boost the absorption of vitamins A, D, E, and K. In other words, you won't fully benefit from your vegetables without these healthy fats on your plate. 3. Cruciferous vegetables, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, cauliflower, arugula, kale. These are the body's detox team. They contain sulfur compounds that help the liver balance hormones. For women, they support estrogen metabolism during menopause. For men, they promote prostate health. They're also loaded with antioxidants, acting as shields for your cells. 4. Pasture-raised eggs. The myth that egg yolks cause cholesterol still lingers. But here's the truth, the real treasure is in the yolk. Choline, lutein, zeaxanthin, DHA, all building blocks for your brain and eyes. Eating only the whites and tossing the yolk is like reading just the cover of a book and missing the story. 5. Collagen sources, bone broth. With age, stiffness in the joints, loss of skin elasticity, and gut sensitivity appear. Collagen and its key amino acid, glycine, help repair these tissues. In fact, glycine has even been shown to improve sleep quality in some people. It's not just joint-friendly, it can be sleep-friendly, too. 6. Berries. When your sweet tooth hits, this is the safest harbor. Blackberries, raspberries, blueberries. Rich in polyphenol and anthocyanins, they protect the brain from oxidative stress and support memory. Portion control is key, half a cup is enough. Blackberries and raspberries stand out as the lowest in sugar load. 7. Nuts and seeds, the Brazil nut warning. Here's an interesting story. Years ago, I noticed many of my patients reacted sensitively to Brazil nuts. The reason? Excess selenium. Daily need, only 55 micrograms. Toxicity threshold, around 400 micrograms. One single Brazil nut, 90 to 180 micrograms. So just 2 to 3 nuts can already be too much for some people. Symptoms include hair loss, brittle nails, and a metallic taste in the mouth. That's why the rule is clear, 1, at most 2 per day. Other nuts and seeds like almonds, walnuts, or pumpkin seeds can be safely enjoyed in a small handful daily. 8. Dark chocolate, 85% and above. I can almost hear you saying, finally, the good news, grinning face with smiling eyes. Yes, chocolate is allowed, but not milk chocolate, dark chocolate. Cocoa flavanols strengthen blood vessel walls and boost nitric oxide, improving circulation, especially to the brain. But the secret lies in the cocoa percentage. At 70% there's still a lot of sugar. At 85% and above, you get satiety and real benefits. A daily 20 to 30 grams, about 2 to 3 squares, is plenty. 9. Fermented vegetables. Sauerkraut, kimchi, kefir fermented veggies. They enrich your gut microbiome. With age, gut diversity declines, which affects both immunity and mood. Remember, most of your serotonin, the happiness hormone, is made in the gut. Healthy gut equals stronger immunity plus better mood. 10. Liver, grass-fed. Not everyone loves the taste, but liver is nature's multivitamin. B12, folate, iron, vitamin A, all in the most bioavailable form. One portion a week can boost red blood cell production, energy, and immunity. And for those who dislike the flavor, desiccated liver capsules are a practical alternative. The idea that life ends after 50 is one of the biggest myths of our time. In fact, for many people, life after 50 can be the most rewarding chapter, if you give your body the right fuel. Your brain, your heart, your joints, and even your mood can continue to support you for decades to come, but only if you nurture them. Remember this, small daily choices build into massive long-term results. Adding just one serving of fatty fish each week, swapping refined oils for olive oil, choosing a handful of nuts instead of chips, these may seem like tiny steps, but over the course of months and years, they completely change the direction of your health. Don't try to change everything overnight. Pick one of these 10 foods and make it a regular part of your routine. Once it feels natural, add the next one. Aging gracefully is not about perfection, it's about consistency. It's about making sure your body has the raw materials it needs to repair, rebuild, and thrive. So let me ask you again, which of these 10 foods will you start with? Maybe salmon, maybe avocados, maybe just a square of dark chocolate after dinner. Whatever it is, write it down in the comments below. Sharing your choice might inspire someone else to start their journey, too. And if you found this video valuable, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and share it with someone you care about. Because the truth is, aging well is not just about adding years to your life, it's about adding life to your years. And you deserve every one of them.